Houston fans, the injuries keep piling up. Um, Starting cornerback Derek Stingley hurt his hamstring in practice today, and from what everybody said at practice, it was they put him. They were debating on IR. They said that it could be up to several weeks, but what we're hearing now is maybe 4 weeks, which I mean is still big.
Yeah, and plus he's kind of soft anyway. No disrespect, but like you're injury prone is what I meant to say. So I'm going to go like 6 weeks. I'm going to say 6, 7, just so I don't be disappointed if you're not back and forth.
Yeah, so like week 11, maybe
You finish the season strong, bro.
Yeah, it's
It fucking sucks though because he was playing really good.
They put his numbers up against Odell, which was really good. And then they put his numbers up against Pittman and them, and it was really good. And this
He
was
made some business decisions on stopping the run a couple times that I didn't care for, but other than that, he was doing good.
Now our other cornerback's out also, so
Javier Thomas broken hand.
yeah. So they said Shaq Griffin is going to be moving as a starting one, which it could be a lot worse.
He could because he was probably the best corner Jacksonville had last year.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're getting somebody with a shit ton of experience. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's as good as Stingley because Stingley's really good, but like you got Shaq Griffin and Stevie Nelson on the outside. I mean, they're serviceable. They're pros. Jimmy Ward will probably play the inside slot corner position because he did that before.
Yeah, and he's poised to play this week coming up. So,
oh shit, we need Petrie back. Ooh, we need Petrie back.
We ain't lying. He hasn't been practicing, so I'm thinking one more week out, if anything, for that lung injury. I'm hoping it's one more week out.
And I pray to God that our D line can get us through it.
Because one thing this Jacksonville offense has is weapons.
Yep,
a lot of them, and I felt a little confident knowing Stingley was back there, Jimmy Ward's coming back, but then the news today of Stingley, and it was a non-contact, but I mean, luckily it was only a hamstring. It could have been a lot worse, like the Cowboys cornerback, non-contact, one-on-one, full ACL tear. So I'll take the hammy if I have to take it. But
I heard a bunch of people today talking about calling for Casario's job today.
I did hear that a lot too.
I mean, I get their point, but also it's like I'm not finna call for a man's job for somebody else got hurt. That's
like
ridiculous.
A lot of people are saying that if you break down what he's drafted, it's subpar. And I think that for me, I mean, that draft now of Stingley, the draft pick of Green, those two look really bad right now because one's out for the year and the other one is pretty much has been out pretty much every year. So it looks bad. And everybody always throws the Sauce Gardner thing in there. Oh, it's because he went before Sauce. He went before Sauce. Let it marinate for a bit though, because I do want to point out one thing, and I've been saying it ever since Dallas played the Jets. Something's going on with Sauce. He let Dak get in his head. He let freaking CeeDee Lamb get in his head. He let Micah Parsons talk trash to him. And then this week he's coming out talking about, oh, New England's thing is, easy. Their offense is easy. So let's see how he does at the end of the year before we start to be like, that argument is even higher or if it lowers.
My thing is like, we never complain about Stingley's play.
Yeah.
It's just the injury. You know what I mean? So like, they're like, well, he should be fired for drafting an injury-prone player. And I was like, yeah, but it's like, if you're looking, you have to understand why he drafted that dude based on talent because it's there.
And that's any pick. I mean, you have guys in the league that are injury prone and they get to the league and they're fine. I mean, so should they fire, Cleveland's GM because Nick Chubb's out for probably 2 years? I mean, that's this year has been, oh, should the Ravens fire theirs because J.K. Dobbins is out again another year? Like, and I get it. People are like, oh, we're losing and the picks, but be realistic. And I'm not trying to say that Nick has been great because he hasn't been. There's been picks where I'm like, I like him. And then there's been picks where it's like, all right, well, we'll see how this goes. I mean, injuries this year has just gotten the whole team, but also he cleaned up what the other guys did. I mean, let's not forget that long ago it was Rick Smith and Jake Esterby, and then they decided to put Billy O as the GM and head coach, and he traded players for Snickers, and then you had to get shit back. Like it's you can't applaud him for CJ and Will Anderson right now, but then be mad at him for shit he did also when he didn't have control of the team. Like this was his first real draft, it felt like, where it was like, all right, I cleaned up the mess that I could. Now I have some money and picks. And then he's making more for next year. And it's like, we have to wait. Like at the end of the year, if you want to make the argument, hey, he needs to go, I'm all for it.
I was going to say it would be fucking retarded to fire him right now because what are they going to do? Fucking just give one of the people he hired to work underneath him the job?
Exactly.
You're going to promote one of his lackeys?
Exactly. It's what we always talk about. People let their emotions get to them and they make these decisions, and that's being realistic. Why not everybody in this world needs to be a boss? That's honest truth of it. It's like, man, I don't care how many freaking times Dameon Pierce pisses me off every single week right now. I'm not just gonna cut him for nothing.
Oh, of course not.
People are like, cut him, just cut him. I bet that will teach him a lesson. That's stupid. Why the hell would I cut the dude? I go trade him. Yeah, I would listen to that. Get something for him. I was like that. But yeah, let me cut the guy. Let me just, hey, bro, I don't need you no more. Like I'm going with Singletary. Like people were talking in the comments about like, oh, Stingley is trash. Just drop him. That's dumb. Like,
yeah,
what are you talking about? Oh, he's a bust anyway. It doesn't matter.
Would you fucking go? Would you go get a car? Pay the note, and as soon as you pay the note off, give it back to the dealership?
Yes.
Then I'm not gonna just cut my number 3 overall pick. That is retarded.
They said even with Green, like people were like, cut him right now, and I'm like, I get it. He's out for the year. I get it. But what if he comes back and he's a serviceable? I'm not saying he's gonna live up to that pick. What if he's a serviceable O-line?
To figure it out, he better come back better.
Yeah. I was like, what if he's a serviceable O-lineman? They're like, well, we can get another one. Oh yeah, teams just let go of serviceable O-line. Yeah, that's like, hey, I don't need my quarterback protected, bro. And it's like, if you look around, if you look around the league, there's injuries all over the place. I mean, teams are losing their star running backs. Chicago just lost one of their best O-linemen on there. Their left tackle is out for the year. I mean, you have guys going down. Cowboys just lost their best cornerback. I mean,
the fucking Jets lost Aaron Rodgers. All they gave up for Rodgers, they had for 4 plays.
It's like, I get it as a Texans fan. It's very stressful, especially with another injury, because our injury report is massive.
Yeah. But you deserve to be stressed like that if your expectations are that damn dumb.
Yes. Like, there's people that are like, we can win this division still, so they need to come back. They need to stop being soft. And I'm like, have you ever had a messed up hamstring? Like, and they're like,
if your expectations are like to win a Super Bowl, that's like me thinking my dwarf friend is going to dunk on me. Like, it's not going to happen.
There are people that think that actually, though. So I've heard it from a few Texans fans. They're like, we could have literally made some noise in the playoffs. And I was like, I mean, we can visit a playoff game and like, let's go.
They could be right. because we could play defense and run the ball, but all them fools is hurt.
That's what I'm saying. Week five, when we get some of these old linemen back, that's when I'm gonna be like, all right, let's see what we got and all that stuff. I mean, the injuries suck, but it's football. It happens. I mean, how many freaking Barkley's already hurt for the Jets? Like, freaking injuries happen, people. Like, and I get it. It sucks, and it's a lot of our key guys. And so people are like, fire the strength and conditioning coach, fire this and that. But it comes down to it again. Who the hell are you gonna hire?
Yeah.
You can't just go and tell somebody, I want your guy.
How the fuck you gonna fire the strength and conditioning guy because his hamstring gave out in the middle of his training? You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
it's not like I got this fool out here trying to pull a fucking 18-wheeler. He was just
it's just, I don't know, man. I'm like, this is I think Texans fans need to be realistic now and just watch the games for what they are. It's pieces of the puzzle to see what the team will look like in about a year or two.
Yeah.
And it's I mean, I think for us, since we were watching so many Rockets games last year, and we were kind of in this spot last year with them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. You're immune to it.
Yeah. I'm already like, I'm good. I was like, y'all thought this is bad. I had to watch 82 of those games. Like, you only got to watch 60, 17 of these mugs.
I was about to say, I remember about 50 of those games where we were competitive for 2.5 or 3 quarters, and then they shit the bed in the fourth. Like, I fall for it every time.
Yep. And that's how this is. Like, we're coming back. We're only down 11. We're going to get it. No, never mind. We're not going to get it. Hey, Gardner Minshew beat us. Yeah, it's Texans fans, please calm down. Please. And stop the nonsense. Stop the nonsense of the other dumb stuff. We have enough to be mad about. Stop the nonsense. Stop the dumb D'Amico Ryans needs to be fired shit. Stop the dumb Nick Caserio needs to be fired shit right now. As of right now, in game 3.
You said that's an order too.
Yeah, stop the dumb shit of CJ is not meant for this league.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, just stop it already at this point. And that's it. Just stop it. All right. If y'all made it to this point, like, subscribe to the network. We got you covered, Houston. I'm already agitated. Thanks to
stop it.
Drop a comment down below if you agree with us. I know a lot of you do not like Derek Stingley right now, and I mean, I can understand the emotions of it. I really do. But that being said, Houston, good luck to us this Sunday. We're out of here. Later.
How much I'm working for this? I swear my dreams are too important.